So that was a fun day. And then, yeah, we woke up the next day. We, our taxis didn't. So we got a taxi for the night before because you have to schedule a taxi or you're not going to get picked up.
Oh yeah, there's no Ubers.
There's
lifts.
no Ubers. There's no drivers. The drivers won't pass by you and stop for you. You have to find a driver like a day before and schedule it, or you're not making it out of there. You're gonna have to walk, and you can't walk to the fucking train station. So I booked us a taxi the night before, and the morning of, 10 minutes before we're supposed to leave, we get a call saying that the taxi canceled. So we have to find our own ride to the taxi station. We're like,
it was so difficult.
We're like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're gonna miss our train, and like we're fucked, and then we're stuck here. And we were able to find, or I told the front desk lady, and she was calling all these places, and Natalie was able to find us a cab ride like that moment.
But he pulls up in like a little station wagon, and we've got like 10 bags of luggage. Each. And I'm like, oh my God.
There's no way this is gonna fit.
No.
And my
he was
bag
like,
was my
do not underestimate.
And my bag was broken.
Well, before the bag was broken, Zane's we have a little cafe attached to our lobby. Zane's in the cafe. I turn around, shirt off. He had to change his shirt because he was sweating so much. So his suitcase was wide open in the middle of the cafe, and he's having a meltdown. I was like, oh my gosh, he's having a panic attack. We need to keep him as calm as possible.
We all have suitcases, and at this point, we don't know what's clean and what's dirty in the bag.
Yeah, it was very frustrating.
It's like, at the end of the trip when you just don't know what's... It just finally hit me.
Yeah.
And right before I went downstairs, so everything's really tight, right? So I'm in the top floor. So as soon as you open the bedroom, the hotel room door, the stairs are there. So I'm opening the room. I'm sliding my bags out because I'm like trying to leave. I forget that there's stairs right outside my room. So I throw my bags out and
no!
And our bags are like heavy metal, right?
They're like a nice aluminum.
That we just bought before the trip because we just wanted nice bags like to protect our shit. And this shit it sounded like a bomb went off in the hotel. And the handle thing was out before it fell.
Oh,
as
that's
I was falling,
clanging.
it completely fucked
But
up the bag.
it dented from falling like that, so you couldn't push it back down.
So now it was stuck open the whole time.
So now this driver's putting all our bags in. Zane's, it wasn't a carry-on, it was a checked bag. So we're trying to figure out this handle because every direction that this guy's putting it in, the handle's sticking out of the car. And he's like, don't worry about it, I got it. He sees Zane is freaking out. He's standing on it. Everybody's trying to push this handle down. Zane's whipping it open. They're trying to pull it out. They're like trying to saw it off. It's this whole ordeal.
This was an expensive bag, Matt. I was ready to break this shit in half. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm not staying here while my friends leave for the transition. What the fuck am I gonna do?
A complete meltdown. And then
I was about to leave my bag.
He ends up. Well, he's got to leave the handle still out, right?
Yeah. No, I
bent it?
actually ended up getting it in, but you can't.
It's done. Yeah.
It's
so
done.
he ends up just shoving the handle towards the car, like the front of the car, and shoves it in. But it's sticking out like this. When we're in the back seat, it's sticking out like this. But we end up, and then the three of us are squeezed in this little back, the back of the car, and I know Zane's already freaking out, so he's like trying not to touch anything with his legs. The AC, his bag is blocking the AC, so he can't breathe. He's popping whatever he has in
It was
his
a
bag.
long
I was
drive.
about to have a panic attack.
Meanwhile, the roads are like this.
Yeah, and we're this close to different cars. There's different, like as we pass cars, they're pulling their mirrors in because they would hit. It was a mess. It was horrible.
Right? Could you feel that I was about to have a panic attack?
Yeah, because I was starting to.
Because I was starting to have a panic attack.
It was contagious. So we end up getting there, and we get to the train station. We're grabbing food. Ilya, okay, we only have like 5 minutes before this train station. So Zane goes to McDonald's. We go to a bakery. Everybody knows just grab something small and hop on the plane. Or hop on the train. We all get on the train. I'm looking around. Where the hell is Ilya?
This train station
Natalie goes, he just had to order a pizza, so he's waiting for his pizza.
Oh, no.
Mind you, this train station, it's crazy. It's so confusing. You thought an airport in another country is confusing. Train stations are even more confusing.
You got to figure out what platform you are.
Yeah, and the way the boards are set up, it's not like you see the airline and it's got the color and it's got the
gate.
It is all like 1980s Wall Street, where it's like just red LED dots, and they're going by like, and you're just like, where the fuck am I? It was awful.
It was stressful.
Yeah.
And, we were all relying on Natalie to really guide us to this train, because if they left and we separated, we wouldn't have been able to get on the train because we wouldn't have known where it was.
But we got on and we're like, fuck it, he didn't make it.
Literally by the second
we start going and we're like, oh my God, that's it.
We were being like cool. We were like, yeah, whatever, he didn't make it. And then the train starts moving and all our faces drop. And we're like, no, Ilya.
Like,
then we change of heart. Yeah. He ends up hopping on the back of the train. We got on the front, so we ran to the front. He gets on the back and he just runs through the center.
Because they were closing doors, so he had to just hop on.
But here he comes with 2 pizzas. We're talking shit about him. The second
everybody started eating.
The second we see those pizzas, we're like, let's eat.
Thank God he brought those pizzas.
Let's eat.
That was actually my first Italian pizza, was on that train.
Oh, right, because you didn't have it the first night. Yeah.